Yes, officer. That's him right there.
Okay, sir. We'll take it from here.
No, it wasn't me. I swear I didn't do it. I didn't know. I didn't realize. It was just some phones. Wow, I bet you're glad you're not that guy. I guess you could have been if you had watched my last video on the early game guide to leveling up quickly in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. But then again, I guess you really wouldn't want to be him, so maybe that's a good thing. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about how to level up quickly in the mid to late game of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and fair warning, it doesn't get much less violent than last time. Remember that list from the early game level up video that showed each of the Pokemon and how much experience they granted upon KOing them? Well, it turns out that list is useful yet again. This time around, I think we can venture to be a bit more ambitious than last time though. Let's look a bit closer to the top of the list. Wait, too far. Hold on, zoom in. Is that what it looks like? Right up there with the legendaries, mega evolutions, and Eternamax forms lies one Pokemon different from all the others. Chansey. Chansey has been around for a long time. In many Pokemon installations, it is seen indoor with Nurse Joy. They help nurse you back to health countless times in the series and have become a staple of the franchise. This go-around, however, they don't appear inside any of the Pokemon centers. Instead, they provide for us in another way. Now, I get that after last time, you're not all too eager to go exploiting one specific species of Pokemon, but hear me out. I have one really good reason why you should do it this time. It's incredibly easy. I have 4 steps for you to follow. If you follow each of those to the letter, you'll be in good shape and be overflowing with XP by the end of the video. Step 1 is follow the early game guide to getting a fighting type Pokemon up to level 40. You got one? Good. Step 2 is go north. And honestly, that's really all there is to step 2. Just go north. And then keep going north. And whenever you think you've gone far enough north, go north some more. You should now be at this little outcropping where the fairy type team starbase is at. Whether you've beaten this base by now is completely irrelevant, so if you haven't, feel free to ignore it, or you can take it on. Your choice. Step 3 is to make a sandwich. Now, I know we just did that last time and this is all seeming very similar, but I promise you, the best way to get levels in this game is to make sandwiches. It turns out that XP is very easy to get in the Pokemon franchise if you are a gourmet chef. The sandwich we are going to be making today is just a plain old ham sandwich. It boosts the encounter rate of normal type Pokemon, and that is exactly what we need. The final step, step 4, is to commit mass genocide on every single Chansey that spawns. However, by the end of the 30-minute window that your sandwich is effective, you'll have forgotten all about that due to the sheer amount of XP you will have just received. Now, there is one thing to note with this method, and that is that all of the Pokemon in your party will receive EV towards their HP stat. So make sure to EV train your Pokemon prior to leveling up if you care about that. If you have no idea what I'm talking about right now, then doing a quick Google search should solve all your problems. Honestly, I've used this method for leveling up my Pokemon quite a bit, and I've even used it to build out my Pokédex. Many times I'll take my favorite fighting type Pokemon, 5 Pokemon that I want to evolve, and just start slaughtering Chanseys for the fun of it. It's incredibly effective and can help a ton with filling out the Pokédex, especially for those Pokemon that you can only get by leveling up and don't spawn naturally in the real world. And that just about wraps this one up. If you follow the 4 steps I just laid out, then you too can have an unreasonably overleveled team by the time you make it to Victory Road, and oh, I gotta run. Happy leveling. Hey, I just wanted to pop in and say thank you so much for watching the video all the way to the end. It is 1 o'clock in the morning and I just finished editing the video, and it took a lot of time, so I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, then dropping a thumbs up on it is super appreciated, and also check out my Twitch stream. I stream pretty often, and I would love to see you over there. Peace.